Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're here with Captain Jon Lulay in the beautiful Mosquito Lagoon.
Yeah, straight through.
Yeah, but we need to throw all the way over that because I don't want to land in them. They're going to be breaking. There you go. Good shot. Don't shuffle your feet. There you go. Perfect. That is perfect. That didn't disturb them at all. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Oh, they're hungry.
They're on it right now. Is that it?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're hooked up. Good job.
Good job, man.
Actually, I would have run over the fish. Let them get to settle down.
Yeah.
Damn girl. How you doing over there?
This might be one of the biggest fish I've ever caught. All right, boys.
Hi. Okay, keep them tight, man. Keep them tight. There you go.
Christopher, it's a lot easier said than done, my friend. You don't
No,
have
we're
this
gonna see what
massive
you
child attached to the rod.
See if you can work him left a little bit. That way we don't have to run around the back end. Yeah, put a lot of left pressure on him. She's a little short. I'd go a little further out and left. Go. Drop it right there. That's right where it just came up. That could be some of them. They're definitely not. See, there's one right there. There you go. Oh, we got a double. Oh my God, we got a double.
You're on.
We got a double on giants.
So I guess this is the reason why we come to Mosquito Lagoon here.
Giant on double reds. Look at the size of them. Smoking it, baby.
So I guess this is the way to start off a day. Here with Captain Jon Lulay in the Mosquito Lagoon. And we have just had a double hookup of two
Monsters.
monster redfish.
30 pounders.
Oh, here you go, come on.
You ready for this, Christy?
I mean, I'm still recovering from the first one.
It really does.
How we
play.
doing?
Oh, it's burning, it's burning. How you doing over here, Ben? He's tired. This one is not tired.
I think my smallest.
He's coming at you.
All right,
Your
wait.
crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross. Go. We're dancing now. Look at that. Oh my God.
Hey, make a wonder. Be ready. Be ready for this.
ready,
Down,
be
down,
ready.
down,
Down,
down, down. Go back, go back, go back.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
It's on. Come on, baby girl.
There we go. How you doing up there, Bubba?
Oh my God. It's burning. It's
Yeah.
burning.
You thought I was kidding earlier too.
Oh, these are twice the size of those first ones.
So John,
John,
how do they reach you if they want to book a charter? and have this
You
awesome
can go to my
opportunity.
website, Mosquito Lagoon, redfishcharters.com, and my phone number is 407-733-3223.
All right, so there you go. There you got it. If you want to book them, all you got to do is call them.
Please don't go away. I just reeled you in.
He's nowhere near done. He's gonna make another run.
Here it comes.
What you got on me?
Oh, I guess it's like what, minute 5 right now, and I'm telling you, these little ones pull up a hell of a fight.
Yeah, come
But
on up
these
front. He's gonna
big
get a
ones-
weird angle on you if he comes under.
But these big ones, go ahead. These big ones, they gonna put a hurting on you.
Oh yeah. Stalemate. You got a monster on. I mean, absolute. Look at the tail on that thing. You got a 48-incher on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
monster.
Oh, don't
Look
tell me
at
that
that tail
shit.
out
You
there.
gotta get me nervous, man. Don't tell me that shit.
That's a pig.
Yeah,
I mean, she's got a pig on too, but yours is even bigger. She's got a 40-incher at least. That's exactly there. Okay, now we probably don't need a real. I need to spin.
Oh, all right, it's minute 10. Minute number 10. And I'm telling you, I can't feel my hands right now.
How about that action?
Massive, massive redfish.
All right.
Now, let's put this bad boy back in the water.
Yeah. Okay, mine. Wait.
There you go. That's fishing for redfish.
Round 2.
All right, round 2. Taking the hat off for this one. It's getting hot.
Oh, yeah.
After the first one, your hand's burning.
Now your whole arm's gonna be burning.
Now your whole arm's gonna be.
Holy crap. That thing is big. I'm gonna go just kind of. I'm gonna go kind of towards the fish. Down to.
Oh. So, is there a particular bait that these fish look for?
Yeah, this time of year we don't have a lot of bait fish, mullet, pinfish, that kind of stuff since it's winter time. So you match the hatch. You know, they're looking for shrimp, crab. Once we get a lot of bait fish, we can switch to cut pinfish or live mullet. But you could throw cut pinfish right now and mullet to your blue in the face, and they'll just pass it
They'll
up.
just pass it out, huh?
Yeah, they know what they want.
I tell you, if you want to get a good workout in, come see Captain Jon here in Mosquito Lagoon. Hey, can we fish for some smaller fish? Because I don't think I could get. Whoa, those head shakes. That's what we come out for. Head shakes. They're so pronounced. You can really feel them just dumping out. When I came out here, I told Chrissy, hey, I want to catch big redfish, but
Now that you've done it?
now that I've done it, I want to catch a medium-sized redfish. Because it's something that you're going to remember. You're definitely going to remember this.
Yeah, this right here is a fish of a lifetime for most people.
And once I get my breath back and things calm down, we can actually sit down with Captain Jon and ask him a couple of important questions. Like, what should you bring when coming down here? But right now,
We got our hands full.
we got a rod full. So, this is what we came down here for. Big redfish. Now, let's revive them, put them back in the water, and hopefully next year we'll catch them again.
Yep. I've been guiding on Mosquito Lagoon now for going on 18 years full time. I grew up on the Indian River down in Stewart, always loved to fish, moved up to Central Florida in about 1994. Started fishing out on Mosquito Lagoon and just fell in love with the place. What's my favorite fish to target? I'd say probably big trout are probably my favorite, and then catching redfish in shallow water, it's hard to beat that too. Growing up on the Indian River, it was my backyard, and we didn't have video games back then, so it was fun just getting out on the dock and catching whatever I could catch. Didn't really grow up in a fishing family, kind of took it on by myself and learned everything on my own, but I'm glad I did because it's the best job I could ever imagine having. Well, if you book a trip with me, you can experience, well, for one, I'm really patient with beginning anglers all the way up to advanced fly fishermen. We usually fish first light, except when it's cold. We don't have any tide on the lagoon, so it's a lot different than most places you would target redfish. So we're gonna go out and, beginning anglers, I don't mind using bait for them. I want people to catch fish. I don't mind poling and working hard, but I always bring bait as a backup. And then pretty much we just pole the flats. If the guys are good at casting on the front of the boat, we can do that. Or if people need some help, we can always anchor up and throw baits out for them. And then for my fly guys, we're always poling in super skinny water, looking for not so much schooling redfish, but single redfish that are tailing, cruising, a little bit easier targets for fly guys because they can be kind of finicky. If you hit a school, that they all blow out on you. So we're usually pulling skinny water for the fly guys, just picking off fish one by one.
So Jon, it was a great day of fishing today. We targeted different species, different sizes, and now we're going to be going over what we use to catch them. Jon, what do you got in your hands and what did we use it for?
This is when we started targeting the larger redfish. It's not much heavier than that rod there. It's an 8 to 15, where that's a 6 to 14. The biggest difference is how much tip. This is a heavier tipped rod, so you can really put a lot of pressure on those bigger fish. This would not be the rod to do it. It's much too light. It's great for distance, but not fighting big fish.
Now, what I've noticed here in the Mosquito Lagoon and fishing with you several times is that accuracy is key.
Yeah, that's a must. A lot of people come on the boat and everybody's got the same expectations. I can only do so much and put them on the fish. You need to get out and do some practicing because accuracy, like you saw today, you need to put that bait in front of the fish. You can't be to the left, to the right, behind them. You're going to catch more fish if you practice a little before you show up.
Now, a lot of people are going to wonder, what do we use to catch the fish? So start us off with the smaller redfish that we caught. What were we using as far as lures? And then we can go to the bigger one.
We were fishing a school of black drum first, which actually produced a pretty nice redfish right off the bat. So with the black drum, they don't really like artificials as much as they do just a piece of shrimp on a jig head. And then when we started targeting trout and redfish, we were throwing spoons, Slayer ink baits, and just small baits, artificials that these fish actually really like a lot here. Even sometimes better than bait. If you have a lot of pinfish in the water, sometimes the shrimp can just get annihilated by them. So lures can definitely work.
Awesome. As soon as that big redfish came up out of the water and I saw the mouth on that thing, a lot of people will probably ask, and myself, I'm a little curious, does the hook size matter and what should they be looking for?
It really does. That's a good question. You want to match your hook size to the size fish you're using. This is a 5/0 circle hook. You would not want to put a 3/0 circle hook in fish for big fish, because you got to imagine that you want that circle hook to roll into the side of that big fish's mouth. If there's not enough gap there, you cannot catch that fish. You may get him for a little bit, but it may just only have a little piece of skin and you're going to pull off fish. You definitely want to match bigger. I don't normally go much bigger than a 5/0, but that's a good question.
Yeah, from looking at the fish, they got big lips. I guess you gotta need a decent hook to catch them.
Absolutely.
Well, Jon, it was an amazing day, man.
Awesome,
you put me on the fish, and you put Christy on the fish. We
awesome.
put her on her first really big redfish.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can't wait to come back to the Mosquito Lagoon.
You're welcome.
This place is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I'm talking about, this is nature in its finest.
All right, guys, so this morning heading out from the awesome Mosquito Lagoon at 6:30 in the morning. Captain Jon took us out to a really nice spot, and we were hanging out while Chris was obviously filming us, and he said, "Hey Christy, cast this way." And as soon as I let that sucker hit the water, I was hooked on the biggest red I've ever caught. Jon, tell us about that red.
As a school of about 75 to 100 fish, most of them are 25 to 35 pounds, and it was fun that we got them to eat.
Yeah, not only that, but about 15 minutes later,
I finally came out of the water.
and then 15 minutes after that, hooked onto a black drum.
Black drum. So it's my first big red and my first black drum. I can tell you that the big reds, anything over about 10 pounds,
Yeah, that's
I'd say,
considered
they put up a really big fight. It took me a good 10-15 minutes to reel this sucker into the boat without help from these two men here. Just so you guys know, a lady did do it. It was definitely a great day. It wasn't our first big red of the day, as you'll see from the footage. Chris and Jon hooked onto really big ones later on.
And you're double.
I did
And
double.
we doubled up. I'm telling you, you can come down here whenever you like. You just have to give Jon a call. I'm telling you, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it doesn't matter. Just give him a call and he'd be more than happy to help you out and hook you up with a good time.
And anyone can fish. Like he said, he's patient with young people and older people, people who don't know how to fish, people who are very experienced at fishing. He can really handle any age range and any sort of skill that you might have. So call him up so you can have a great day out here in Mosquito Lagoon just like we do.
All right, so what do you say we continue doing a little fishing?
All right.
Just to finish off the day, right? Guys, if you want to reach Captain Jon Lulay, you can contact him directly on his phone. What's the best number to reach you at?
My cell, it's the only number I have. It's 407-733-3223. And you can also look me up on my website, which is www.catchbigreds.com. Instagram, CAPTJONLULAY.
And he's serious about catching big reds.
Yeah.
Again, Jon, pleasure, brother.
Awesome.
I can't wait to fish with you again, man.
Anytime.
Guys, stay blessed. Have a great day. See you later. Jon.
Take care.